Fenway Park in Boston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach. Very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
David Price gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the BOS are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tampa Bay. Left fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Duffy Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Hard hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Gomez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Popped him up. Ramos has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 is a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria is there. And that ends the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, first baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
A little bouncer that winds up foul. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Riding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, James.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Missed with a slider. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the third baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a third baseman to come in, barehand that off the grass, and be able to put a strong throw to first base.
Hey, what does it feel like when you get to first after one of those swinging bunt knocks?
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Misses. Ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 27 at-bats. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. No balls and a strike to count. None out, runners at first and second.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, and this is fouled at the plate.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Price ready with the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Duffy will be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
3rd inning, no score to this point.
Let's go, Red Sox!
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, C.J. Cron. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gomez, the runner at 3rd. Smith at 2nd. Ramos on at 1st with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 3-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Devers retired, and there's 1 away. Ready now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. A 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin.
Ready for another chance. Dustin Pedroia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
A 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Vasquez over at second. Pedroia at first, one gone. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Down the first baseline.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brad Miller. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Don't let him score.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bogarts is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the first pitch here from Price.
That's a ball.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Rob Refsnyder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Bounce it to the left side. And he is out on the tag. Rays strand just the 1. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-2 from Price. A ball and 2 strikes now. Smith on at first, nobody out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts is going to get there. 1 away. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Has a look. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down.
That's a strike.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Come on, Buck.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here now the 2-2. Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. You broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 3-0. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
That's right.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Smith going back on it, and it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. No one out with a runner at second. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Benintendi is no doubt aware of the recent rumors that involve his name. Reports say that he may be on the move and that the Dodgers are leading contenders for his services in the trade market.
Yeah, I was the subject of multiple trade rumors, so I can relate to a lot of these guys. I'll tell you what, it depends on the situation. If you're on a good team, the last thing you want to do is be traded off it. If you're not on a contending team, man, you are fired up with the opportunity to maybe see the postseason again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Refsnyder has it, and that's out number one.
How about it? Third base.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To 1-2 now. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Ramos. Nunez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Big hit, big hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at second here with one man out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with two strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Just a touch outside. 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jose De Leon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now a move over to first. Dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Devers is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa
Here's
Bay.
Carlos Gomez. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and one now to Mookie.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out.
Now back. First baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Little dribbler down the line. One out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Refsnyder fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Boston after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Tyler Thornburg will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Tyler Thornburg.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Are you crazy, Blue?
A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Refsnyder is retired, and there's 1 away.
How about it? Left fielder.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it bangs off the monster. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ground ball foul down the left side.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Benintendi is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Rays strand a pair. No change in the score. It's 3-3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits to this point.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1. Softly on a line to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael.
Ready once again, Raphael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here's the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Home in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 90, Tommy Lane.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
High pop up. Ramirez calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still tied 3-3. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
there's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hanley Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Home is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Red Sox lead 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Barnes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Barnes.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt them over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. It's 1-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Riding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1. Line drive to left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hit right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now, put something in a gap.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if you could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away.
Go,
1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Boston came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Barnes claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.